All right, ladies and gentlemen, so people always wonder why I'm always talking about outcasts and things like that. Now, I find, I don't think it's a big deal really to, you could be a celebrity, you could love people that are all shapes and sizes, you could be kind to everyone, you could support everything, you could be really great and everything. And you could live a fantasy life. I mean, there's nothing wrong with living a fantasy life. Everyone wants to live that way. And if you're able to, why not? But I really think, that if somebody is um, able to live that fantasy life, they should be able to give back somehow to people that may be struggling and not able to live that life. And not to say that if you are an outcast right now or that you have ever been an outcast or whatever, that you're never going to be beautiful at some point on the outside, or that you're never going to have that beauty that makes you not an outcast. There are people that many people change, lots of people change completely. There was one guy that had his face blown off with a gun because he shot himself because he was suicidal, and then he got a face transplant, and he actually looks pretty good. Like his face was all gone, and then they gave him a whole new face, and he actually looked pretty good. And had a girlfriend, and she was pretty. It was kind of nice. You're like, oh my god. So it's not unheard of to say that you could change completely and look completely different. Look him up if you want to see, but his face is totally good. Like he's got a good face now. Anyway, and it's totally been created. Like they just built it from like nothing. It was a face transplant. Anyway, so yeah, so I mean, anybody could change. Anybody could be beautiful. Anybody could suddenly be like the most beautiful person ever. So don't give up hope. Don't feel like you're stuck in a place. Maybe your genetics are later. Maybe some people are young and they have genetics where they are awkward kids and then they grow up to be really good looking, right? So that's possible too. Anyway, looks isn't everything. I mean, I love looks and everything, but looks isn't everything. But I mean, I'm supportive of the outcast because I think, a lot of people that are outcasts are very nice. Because, like, okay, for instance, I think it was Steve Harvey was mentioning once. He's like talking to this girl. She's like, my friends say I should date an ugly, ugly man, whatever you want to call an ugly man, whatever you think an ugly man is. She's like, well, my friends think I should date an ugly man because they're loyal, they do whatever, they're always so nice. And she's like, because I've been single for so long, that's what she said, right? And so Steve Harvey's just like, oh well, I think ugly men are really good because they're loyal. They're so shocked you want to go out with them that they treat you like gold. They're handy. They fix everything. They do all this stuff for you. They do this and that. They buy you gifts. So he's like, why not date an ugly man? So I mean, that just goes with outcasts too. Now I mean like extreme outcasts, like, and I don't mean like, I mean like there are people that are less attractive or not conventionally attractive or whatever, and they are doing well. People that are not complete outcasts can go out freely and enjoy life. There's very few people that are considered outcasts, like real outcasts. So I think people that are real outcasts should be able to go out and do whatever they want. But of course, I'm not the type of person to make fun of people like that. There are people that will, though. I'm not like that. I don't make fun of people like that, which is good for me and good for them when I'm around them. But it doesn't help, somebody that might be like making fun of them that might not like them. That's young and energetic. That's not good. Anyway, darlings, no, 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 no. But yeah, so I really think outcasts should be able to live freely and enjoy life. I think, it's really hard on them to have, like I said, this is extreme outcast. There's very few people that fit this category. But I'm talking in general, people that may not feel their attractiveness is good, or maybe they don't feel the best, or maybe they have a high form of like public shyness or whatever. So I think everyone should have a chance to be in the spotlight and thrive, darlings. Bye now.